last decade in this place. Still needs to get out from under it. How long you been coming here for? I was 14 when I first walked out on my way home from work. Well, work was running dime bags for an SPD named Monica when he lived upstairs. Since he flat me around. But after a few lessons, I told him. I was at that point, walking alone. And this place introduced me to the police get by on that. Saved my life. It saved a lot of other kids. Five. I didn't know.
At least we went to work and then go help. Right? Oh, this is an old episode.
No, really, all that.
16 Chevy.
Fire giant can go fucking himself.
36. It's at 36.
Yeah, baby.
I gotta really get roll with them. Oh, come on, it rolled again. Dick. I was rolling to get away from the fireball. Alright, I have to get on my horse. I can't. I have to get up to him.
Hey, baby.
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too.
Mm.
Oh! Oh my god. Oh, that's an iframe. Oh. Thank you. it does hit around him too. I thought he would be safer. Be under. I learned it. Damn it, I ran right into that.
My game made it past the ready to start mark.
Yeah, baby.
There's no way Chris can't be the werewolf. The opening scene, like the opening thing, has a one side of his face is a werewolf, the other one is his face. So he has to be the werewolf.
Chris Redfield's alive. That guy's not.
Oh wait, no. The Magneto guy is Heisenberg.
Yes.
I called him Hancock. I knew it started with an H.
Then there's Moreau, Fish Boy. And then there's Don Beneviento, the puppet master.
And then there's Lady Dimitrescu.
And then Alcina Dimitrescu.
And then Mother Miranda herself.
Mother Miranda, correct. She is the one that started it all. She's the one who actually gave the people that made Evelyn. So Umbrella, all that, whatever nonsense, but the company, I forgot the name of the company that was doing the Neo Umbrella. I was just gonna call them that. But yeah, Miranda's the one that started Evie. She gave them the shit to make Evie into what she was.
So
Mother Miranda's the start. She somehow, I forgot the whole thing, but she the one who began the Munimycete. Like the whole thing was to revive her child, and then she's the start of everything. So she eventually met up with and sold her.
Was the child the one in the beginning fairy tale? Was that Mother Miranda's daughter?
I mean, I'm not sure what significance really that plays. That book really plays on the whole thing. I would assume so, because Miranda's trying to use your daughter as the way to revive her.
Right.
Yeah, the whole plot is you getting your kid back.
Yeah, but you get it back, but in pieces.
I know, that's what I mean. Mother Miranda's trying to bring back her child to revive her through yours. So the story does have significance. I'm assuming. But yeah, Mother Miranda's been around for, God, I forgot how long she was. She should be dead. Because she's not alive any longer. She's the Moon of my seat.
Feels so weird watching this cutscene directly without having, like through a video, but like watching it with my own eyes instead of watching it through a video.
No, playing the game always feels different from watching it.
That's like last. I just can't play it.
No, I know. That's how I felt with FNAF 4 and 3. I was just like, watching these aren't as bad. Playing it's different. That's because you're under that stress now. Of whatever game you're playing, also. So Outlast, for instance, you're under that stress and anxiety of being chased versus watching someone else.
Amber's grip tightened and her heart grew heavy.
I'm guaranteed that's kind of how it's gonna feel for me, because it's also been a while since I've seen Outlast. When I play that, I was planning to play that.
Oh, on your own, without it being
yeah, this October, yes.
Okay. I can lend you my.
I have them on PC.
Okay, I was about to say, yeah,
I mean, I could always see if I still have them on
share with you on
PS4.
PlayStation.
I can see if I still have them. I can see
have
if
the first one.
I believe I have them.
I can
believe I got them
lend
for
you
free.
my account to play Amnesia.
I normally don't like doing that.
Okay.
People have done that to me before, and I was just like, Supply tried to lend me his account for a while, and I'm like, I just don't want to do anything on someone else's account.
Like, I don't have any like credit cards or anything on my account, so there's
I'm
really
not
nothing
gonna
you
do
can
any
do
of
about
that.
it.
I wouldn't. I just don't like. Yeah, I would otherwise. I just don't like the feeling of moping around someone else, even if you give it to me. It's not something I enjoy. It's a personal thing.
Because I also have I have the other game by the people who made Amnesia, Soma.
I believe I have Outlast 1. I know I got 2 for free. But you're all good, man. I don't mind buying games. I have a ton of games that I've never played.
There's nothing wrong with my memory.
And as for Amnesia, I believe I have those already. You have 4? Wait, 4 of what? DDP. Are we talking about Resident Evil now, or something else?
Resident Evil 4 is one of the best ones.
8's even better, but they're the same game generally.
I want to get Leon's coat from 4.
Yeah, the 2 divisible numbers of 4s are very good. Or 2s, whatever. 4 and 8 are the best by far, yes. And 2, 4, and 8 are my favorites.
The baby's room is upstairs, right?
Yes, she's in a crib.
Okay.
The game. What game?
I'm in Resident Evil 8.
Oh no, not you. I'm talking to DDP.
Oh.
He said he has 4. I'm assuming. Okay. I figured we were going back to Resident Evil. We were just talking about other games. In that time frame.
Oh, he has Resident Evil 4?
That's what he says. He says he still needs to finish 8.
You know, I hate Ethan getting up with it. So Ethan's the only non-normal one. Rose and
Rose and Mia are good. Yes.
Mia are normal. Okay.
Correct. Mia was saved.
What?
Remember?
Hold on, no. Why did freaking Chris come in and like light up Mia then instead of me?
Because that was
Remember?
Miranda. That was specifically
Oh.
Miranda.
Oh, okay.
Mia's kidnapped or something.
Oh, okay.
Mia's fine.
Alright.
Remember, Mercer, remember in the first game's event and Seven's events, you do save her? She was infected.
Yes.
Yes, she's fine. Yes, Ian technically was never made it through that entire events. The whole nonsense of Ian getting his arm lopped off, all of that nonsense.
Ethan.
He was
Shit.
infected to begin with. Ian was fucked from Seven's events from the get-go. How we doing, Kush? We're doing good, my dude. Dying to a giant.
So he was normal until his first fight with Jack.
Yes, correct. Because I remember how you know how fans are like, this game feels fake. Yeah, there's a reason for that. The whole thing with him just healing with goo, all that.
Alright.
He's not technically. He's got Mutamycete. He's the same as everyone else.
Okay, except
He
for
doesn't technically
his-
die, and yes, I'm gonna spoil this outright. He dies at the end of the game's events.
I know he does. I've
Yes.
watched Markiplier's complete
Okay.
playthrough. Of
Okay. Well,
this
I've
game.
already spoiled it and said it several times. I'm just saying, like,
No. I already knew he died.
yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Miranda. That
Oh my God,
Mia.
it's
yeah, Mia was Miranda.
It's Alucard's 70-inch widescreen plasma TV that freaking Luke Valentine destroys.
I'm glad you're doing well, Kush. And I
Oh my
appreciate
God.
and your work is holy shit. Yeah, that's just basic bitch shit that I did for you, and I do love doing Photoshop stuff. It just got old, but I just never got better as an artist, unfortunately. Well, yes, but that was Miranda mimicking Mia there, so that's why Chris just stumbles up on him.
And just shoots the fuck out of her.
Yes, and he still doesn't.
And-
He could have been more open with that, but he still doesn't.
Yeah, he could have been like, "That's not Mia. I'm taking you to go rescue Mia." That's what he could.
And your daughter, because
Yeah, because I don't think that's even Rose. That's
oh that was Rose. I believe that had to have been Rose because she's gone immediately upon that whole stand-up. But maybe they're both gone from the get-go. I know for a fact that wasn't Mia though. I don't know about Rose.
I haven't even started any of the combat. I'm already enjoying this game.
Oh, the game looks good. Oh,
The game is beautiful. That's the one thing I liked about 7 was it was beautiful.
I also love like snowy landscape, and it's like a mountain, and I love the castle and
Chris
all
just
of
shot
the
her.
yeah. I love the castle and all the different shit you go through. It's so good. And you're welcome, Kush. You're an amazing man. I appreciate the love.
So here. So that's why that explains why she didn't react like a normal human being when she got shot the first time.
Correct.
You're welcome, Han.
Thank you, babe.
Yeah, she was just like and then she got shot, and then that's when she gets lit up.
This just faces me like, this doesn't hurt. Am I supposed to pretend? Like,
yeah.
fuck! Oh, dear heavens!
Technically, the
Oh, good
Mutamycete
heavens!
people with the
Oh, good
Mutamycete,
heavens.
they take a lot more abuse than normal, so you have to run it
normal
out.
Gunshot is like a normal gunshot to someone with the Mutamyces.
It's kinda
is
like trying to beat the
walking up
androids. You have
Alex
to-
Mercer and kick him in the nuts.
Yeah, it's kind of like beating the androids. They have infinite stamina. You just have to keep beating them down until they're gone. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
I still can't believe no one had the brain to like, oh, let's revive 16.
They should have though. He
couldn't.
was killed by Cell. I don't know if that
Yeah.
should have done it because 17. I don't know if it's because 17 and 18 are human, but 17 was brought back. Remember, 18 was the one that was spat out, so 17 got brought back from that. He was-
16 doesn't have a soul though.
That's what
He's just fully mechanical.
That's what I'm thinking. Why he wasn't brought back? He should have been.
Yeah.
Because everyone else was. But yeah.
Unless possession in Dragon Ball Z is a thing, which I don't think there is.
I mean, they overused it in Dragon Balls, and I don't even really care. Like, the whole logic with, oh, they're supposed to be used once a year. What happened? What that?
In my opinion, who should have thought one of the GT arcs should have fitted well in for Dragon Ball Z?
It should, because that really... I loved the premise of the entire Shadow Dragon arc. The overuse of the Dragon Balls, it was such a good idea. And some of the monsters that came out of it were some of the greatest designs. I loved Nova's and Ice's design and Sin's and Omega's design. Him becoming the 7-star dragons after absorbing all of them was something interesting. Yeah, they didn't really do a great job with a lot of it. No, they didn't. It's one of my favorite arcs, though. Out of GT.
If you also look very closely at adult Gohan's hair, you can tell that it looks identical to Vegeta's GT haircut.
Sort of. Wait, his current form in Super, you mean?
Yeah, his current form in Super, yeah.
Yeah, he does have this similar. Gohan suits it better though. That spike look.
Yeah, it looks way better on Gohan than it does.
I'm glad he's not like Goten. Goten's hair. Goten's hair in GT was horrendous.
Wasn't he also supposed to be the spitting image of Goku?
Yep.
He was originally with his old hair, but like in GT, I know at the end of Dragon Ball Z he gets the Yamcha long hair, which suits him better. And then he gets in GT, he gets the weird spiky forward thing. It's not even up, it's forward.
Like Future Gohan?
It's like a pompadour, but spiky.
Like Future Gohan.
Yeah. Yeah, similar to that. I don't like what they did with Goten.
Better.
Yes, I don't like what they did with Goten and GT at all. Trunks, they're both kind of... Right now, I don't like them at all. Goten was always a better character for me. But until I see them in the Granola arc, I don't really care, because they haven't done jack shit. The last thing they did was filler, and that's smack a dude in the nuts in the Frieza movie. That was like some of the last bit they've done. I've read more of the manga, but I've watched the whole thing. I went back and actually watched Battle of Gods and Res F. Yes, they're bad. Not only is the animation horrendous, but man, is it...
The only person who's in Resident Evil when the game ages that's gonna look good is Ethan, because he doesn't really have a character model.
Yeah.
Like, all he has, I think it's just a floating pair of arms and legs.
Like, Mia looks good now, but yeah, models aren't going to age very well in the next 10 years, no.
So what happens at the end of...
8?
I don't know where the fuck to go. I'm just walking around in like a fucking circle.
You need all the body parts of your daughter after killing all the main house members like Demetresk and them. You basically go and confront Miranda at the mine of the Mudomai seat, which is the creation of the shit that goes down, where all the people become either werewolves, giant fish boy, metal boy, whatever the fuck. Mia became a zombie bitch who chainsawed your hand off in the 7th game. Jack became some weird I don't even know who. The mom became a giant living parasite hive.
I hated that boss fight. I
Her
hate that boss
fucking
fight.
underwear was the hive. You burnt her to hell. Huh?
So her cooter was the hive.
Yes, her crotch was the hive. It was the most worst boss fight ever. You had to burn her down. It was gross, but yeah, basically,
it would have been funny if she was a guy.
It would have been great. Marguerite.
If she was a guy.
Marguerite.
Yeah. If she was a guy, because you'd be burning his dick off, so it'd be kind of funny.
But Miranda's child died, I guess, of illness, because she's from God's Depression era, maybe a little. I don't remember her. She's old. She's old as fuck.
What?
She is old. Yeah, she brings up a real, actual date or time frame. So once you beat the game, you'll hear how old she is. I forgot the actual date, but it's old. She's very old, and she wanted to bring her kid back to life. And your child is basically a prodigy or some shit.
I found a dead bird is there any lichen I should be aware of that's
Oh,
coming up
the
now?
beginning area is gonna be about
Safe?
lichens. Well, the beginning areas for now should be okay, but you will be encountering werewolves soon.
Okay. That
There
traps
is-
a lot of dead birds.
Okay, if you're lucky enough, I don't know where it is because I didn't encounter it. There's an optional encounter with the actual lichen leader of the basic threats. They're not, because they're not anything. They're not like a major boss like Alcina and them. So they're just like, you do encounter a little boss fight. I forgot his name, but he's a big werewolf dude. You'll eventually
With
see
a big
him.
hammer.
Yes. Oh, you saw him. Okay, you know of him. Yeah,
He-
there's an optional
he
encounter
looks
with him
like-
somewhere.
He looks like Hagrid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna let you know, Mercer. I skipped this in my playthrough because I didn't know about it. There's an optional fight with him.
Oh really?
Yes. Just keep an eye out somewhere. I don't know where it is, if you care. But you will encounter werewolves. Lichens.
I thought those were zombies.
No, they stopped being zombies a long time ago. Resident Evil, that is.
Why am I so on edge? It's probably because I'm in the middle of the woods and this bird won't shut the fuck up, and it's nighttime and there's dead birds all over the place. That's probably
Great.
why I'm on edge.
I mean, walking into 7 and you're just seeing rotting carcasses and hung up animal bodies, and it's
Fine.
just...
It was daytime.
This is
It was
okay.
daytime. It was daytime.
And then your wife
This
turns
is-
into some weird zombie and cuts your hand off. That's literally some of that, and
kinda
she
turned me
nails
on a
you
little
to
bit,
a
not
wall
gonna lie.
briefly. So some of the weirdest shit
what?
happens. No, she actually what was she took like a screwdriver and pinned you against a wall before she cut your hand off too. So she had you pinned. She was taking bullet shots to the head. She took an axe to the head.
No, to the neck.
Neck, thank you. Whatever, either one. Still, she took an axe to the head. I'm just gonna say it just because that's the general area. The neck, same thing. Ethan's been through a lot, and he's technically was killed during the first battle with Jack, the owner of the household. And then you can play the DLC, and you can one-punch your monsters. You play as Jack's brother.
I found a house.
Ew.
I
Yeah,
found
there's
Jason Voorhees' shack.
Yeah, there's a lot of shacks around, so just be on the lookout for ammo. You're gonna find a lot of your guns and stuff, or, you know, your miscellaneous shit's gonna be found in these places. So health, make sure you search. If you haven't fully played any of 4 or 8, they're very, very heavy in exploration. And it's much better than the originals to me. Like, oh my god, so much better.
I get like just give me a knife and I'll be fine. Like that's all I needed in 7.
I
That's
knifed
basically what I
I
beat the
knifed
entire
Alcina's
game with, was
daughters.
Just a little knife.
I mean, it's doable. There is knife-only runs. There's trophies for that shit. There's like Resident Evil 4 and 8 always gave you like little bonuses for certain challenges. Knifing the game is one of them. But there's also a lot of your challenge runners on YouTube. Do knife-only runs of these kind of games, or certain weapon-only runs.
I stepped on a bottle and broke it and jumped.
How are you doing today?
None-
I'm doing well, Darkheart. How are you doing?
None of
Oh,
the
you-
Resident Evil games have had me like this.
I mean,
None
it's
of
because
them.
it's because it's an action game now. Like, I know you've played through the others, including 5, but it's 4 and 8 is vastly more open. Shit surprises
And
me.
horror.
It's still horror, yes, but its action is a lot better. But I get more terrified by stuff just coming out of nowhere on me. Like zombies in the originals, yeah, they were terrifying, but it didn't get to me as bad. I'm okay. Good to catch your stream. I appreciate you. I'm busy. Well, I was helping out my buddy with some RE8 knowledge, and then getting my ass kicked by a fire giant. But yeah, essentially what happens at the end, though, Miranda tries to bring back her child. You end up finding that she's old as shit, and been the start of all of this. She ended up teaming up with the people that made Evelyn, the umbrella, whatever. And then she tries to use your baby to revive her, because apparently your child's some, like, prophecy thing. I don't know. She was born, I think, because Ethan has been dead. I think she was born with some of that. I could be wrong. Minimicid affected, he had to have, and then Mia was. I don't know when she was conceived, but I think she has some shit because of all that. I jumped game. Oh, mamma mia. Mamma mia! Gonna beat you with my great sword or bust. Douchebag. Pop goes your stupid shit. Trying to zoom in there. So I'm trying to hit. Now he's creating fire pillar. Oh, I jumped right into that. Oh, I was just trying to bounce out of there. I want that totally. Oh! God! I want to see if sleep will do anything. I don't know. Put this giant to bed.
Alright. It's daytime now. You're not gonna be as bad.
You okay, babe? You sound scared.
I mean, night's not going to be too big of a factor, really. You're going to be inside a lot.
Cool. That was the only time I was...
There's moments where you'll be outside. Like, once you get to Alcina's castle, you'll be in there that whole time, dealing with all that searching and killing her, but then you'll be outside, then you'll go to another area, because there's going to be the intermission between the four main places when you're going to be outside, but there's not that much traversal outside.
Yo. Her castle... It's fucking huge.
Who, Alcina's?
Huger than a tits.
Yeah.
Dimitrescu's, yeah, she was a queen or not a queen. She was something big before.
Oh, she's big now as well. she's still big. It's just in different ways. All right.
Oh no, she might have been big alive too. You never know.
No human being can be that tall.
I'm fighting one who's 50 times bigger than her. He's a giant. That's his race, but nonetheless, still, he's a giant. He's got a big butt and mouth and face on his chest, and a giant sled that he bonks me with.
I wonder if she swapped gender, what her dick size would have been.
Pretty big.
Her leg, I mean, not my leg, because my leg's tiny, but she'd be, her dick would probably be the size of, I don't know, a 20-foot tall person, maybe? No, I don't know.
She wouldn't be able to fuck shit with that thing.
No, that thing, she could poke you with it and you die. Ow.
Fuck you, Lycan cunt. Why is this game so scary?
Man, this guy's gonna make me hate feet. Nice ass, Gooch. Ass Gooch.
I
I mean, you're not the only one who's getting a good look at someone's ass, and Gooch, and crotch, and legs. Mine's hotter. Makes fire. Alcina's cold because she's technically dead. Ah. Problem is, he's not even that difficult. He's fucking gigantic and he moves too. Most of his attacks hurt me for most of my health.
is this like so? Oh, there's a lot of fucking go heads.
Goat heads? Yes, there are. There's a lot of dead animals and symbolism. And reincarnation. Witchcraft
Oh, shit.
and whatnot. Yeah. If I don't know much about religion, but a lot of that's gonna be all religion-y shit. Which is what I like, because they do bring... It's a lot of realism, too, they put into it. Just, like, actual witchcraft and whatnot nonsense. The fact that she's from a real time period that they based the game in.
Door, please. Can I please shut the door so no Lycans can... Oh, not like that door's gonna hold a fucking Lycan out, but...
Not that Resident Evil never did use time frames before, but... I jumped twice, but it don't let me.
Ooh, I got a weapon. I'm not so scared anymore. I got a knife.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should have got your knife or pistol, depending on your exploration. There you go. Now you got your fastest weapon and infinite nonsense. I knifed Dimitrescu's daughters to hell with that thing. All you do is circle them and just shank them. Just circle and shank.
Not scared of you.
Careful, the werewolves are annoying. Good be FYI.
No, it was a guy with a shotgun.
I can hear evil.
Makarov? Makarov? Makarov. Yes. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, that's not a Makarov. Old guy gets snatched by a Lycan.
Oh, fuck!
Called it! Called it!
Oi!
Old guy with shotgun. Could you drop a shotgun down here, please? Oh! That's a hand. Oh, jeez, what? Well, I have a gun and a knife, so I'm good. I'm good. Oh, there's a dead kid down here.
Gonna be a lot of that. Oh my god! I'm dead because the fire. Damn, this fucking giant. I don't want to risk getting out of when he's doing the flame pillars. I can't hurt him there, but damn, because he's fucking
Damn,
swinging.
he's thick.
The swings with that fucking plate.
Oh, what the fuck?
Brutal.
No, you bit my fingers off, you cunt. I'm gonna rip your teeth out your face! Alright, let's go, motherfucker.
Poor Ethan just
Half
loses
my hand
everything.
off.
Poor Ethan just loses all his that entire hand. Just does not agree with him because he just loses it every fucking moment. Poor guy.
It's like, would you rather be immortal or have a hand?
I wouldn't want to live forever.
Yeah, that'd be too depressing.
Well, you would see everyone die, yeah. You would just keep aging. Your body would just be deteriorating, and you would just see life just go on, and no one would know you. You would just keep seeing its civilization change over and over until your body just becomes too ragged to even do anything. Then you're just living in pain.
Good. Oh, so
I gotta stop doing that. I gotta get on him the whole time. I can't be doing that.
Oh, great, new bolt cutters again. Where are the bolt cutters at?
Oh, big boy, don't you bonk my head. Got you, phase 2. Right into it. I was trying to get out of it. Okay, now he's volcanoing on me.
What's that noise?
Ow!
Yes.
Yeah, there's an annoying staticky sound coming in and out.
Yeah, I think your mic's too close to your face again.
Sorry.
Coming from a guy who used to use his own headset as a microphone, I feel it. You can hear me breathing in it.
Sorry, babe.
Yeah,
It's all good. My viewer biaxial has a lot of background noise. You can hear his TV, his family. It's gets old, and so you're alright. It's just we're letting him know.
well, they look like this. So, what time period was this fucking town stuck in?
I'm bad with that. I don't remember. I don't know.
Like, it looks so old, like to the
It
point
is.
of electricity, but yet there's fucking
A lot of these, because it's
tractors and regular bolt
there.
cutters.
Well,
And
Elsina has a
other cars about to get
castle,
dragged.
but also Elsina
Yep.
has a castle too. So it's it's. I don't know how old those actual characters are, but Miranda's old as shit. I'm surprised I remember their names pretty damn well. I've only
Have
played
you
it once.
said
No,
your
well, somebody just got cut open. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
And I'm all out
And
of
I'm
bubblegum?
all out of bubblegum.
Alright, Duke
I
Nukem.
fucked it up.
Alright, Duke Nukem.
Oh, shit.
I haven't played the original in forever. Same with Doom.
Ooh, more ammo. Oh, you liking?
I've seen the shitty Duke Nukem made by Gearbox that everyone hates. Yo, Sully, how's it going? I'm getting wrecked by a fire giant. I'm getting better at his fight, but he's still destroying me. Oh, thank you for the 200 bits! Yeah, watch that Raichu bounce. Aw, thank you.
30 fireworks.
Are you using Vegeta? Or that move? Move it, Vegeta murders Kui with.
I'm stuck in...
Getting fisted. I'm getting slammed
house.
and burned. He has a giant face on his chest. This thing's weird. I cut his leg off and he goes to phase 2 and then his eye opens and then he turns into a gigantic volcano and he either shoots out eruptions or he burns me with fire or he slams me to hell with a giant plate that he can fucking ski on or surf off. Motherfucker. It's going snowboarding on my ass and he's bonking me in the head with it. This guy's rough. He moves a lot. He's a giant. I'm basically a mosquito chipping at his ankles. Or ankle, specifically. Because one of them does more damage than the other. I could hit his face, or weak points, which I know he has, because he has an eye that you can hit. There's momentaries where he's stunned, but it's hard to get that. I have not quite learned all his moves from a distance, either. He does a lot of damage. He also makes fire pillars and a fireball that explodes upon proximity, which only activates if you're close enough. So then you gotta chase, then you got a fireball where you gotta worry about. You got his volcanic attack you gotta worry about. You got his fucking kicks and stomps and punches. He also can, he killed me just by rolling, actually. Asshole. I appreciate you stopping by, my friend. You find your pistol yet, Mercer?
I have it. Yeah, I have it. I also have my knife.
Nice. Nice.
Yep.
I don't know if you know this. Don't sell your
Oh,
fish.
shotgun!
Don't sell your fish.
I won't.
I
got a shotgun.
I do appreciate the person who told me that, but at the same time, I'm a little more anal on spoilers. It's not really a spoiler, though. It's just a tip. Because I definitely wouldn't have. It's just... Because normally I don't sell things outright. I want to figure out what they're for. But yeah, no. Just throwing that out there. Fish and stuff like that, that's... You're going to want those for your guns. Your upgrades.
Yep. I've got a shotgun.
Nice!
Got the
You
shotgun.
have you encountered too many werewolves yet? It doesn't seem like you're in too much danger. You haven't been freaking out. Cause yeah, I missed Hammer Lycan boy.
Hammer time.
I only saw him in the brief cutscene before they get summoned by Miranda.
Mother Miranda.
Yeah, Resident Evil 8 is by far the best one.
I just made a shit ton of ammo and I'm ready to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
Rock someone's faces off?
Because with these Lycan assholes and their fucking flaming arrows.
Ugh, I hate archer. I hate any ranged enemies can go fuck off. Especially arrow guys in this game. Good lord.
Right.
I try to be on foot when I'm getting... I can dodge better on foot, is the thing. As long as I'm close to him, I can be with the horse. The horse is just faster. Then I have to get on the horse to get on to over him, otherwise then he's gonna bonk me. But it's just faster on a horse. My aim is not good, but the speed is what I'm counting. Is what I need here. I get hit a lot because of the clumsy nature of it all. But if I dash enough, I can get under him, avoiding it entirely. There it goes. Part one of his ankles. Now his ankle is free to attack directly, and then I just do this till phase 2. And there's where he begins his fire assault. His mouth opens up in his chest, and now he begins doing his fire attacks. His bomb or his regular fire attack. He's down. Oh, come on. No. Whoa. There's flame pillar. Oh, God. Yeah, I see. I didn't see that coming because the flame pillars are heavy. He's almost in phase 2. Get under him, please. Oh! We're almost on phase 2. Got you! Now I gotta get on him. Oh no. Ah! I died, damn it! See, I can stand on... Wow, that attack is what also killed me before. I can stay by him when he's doing his fire thing, but I have a hard time getting out. My horse is annoying. I know I can beat this. It's just his second phase, I haven't fought long enough. I'm getting consistent with his... getting him there now. It's the horse is just vastly faster, but it's clunky.
Put the horse in your ass.
My brother, how is it all? It's going well, Pro Man. How are you? I'm progressing in this snow area. We got this map open. We've encountered several bosses yesterday and beat them. A giant bird boss, a dragon that's made of ice, and now we've encountered a fire giant. There's a boss over here. We have to go further somewhere up here. I didn't check all that. I believe this is mandatory because I need something to do with fire to burn this tree, so I believe Fire Boy over here is what's mandatory. Other than that, I am now getting to the point where I can get his second phase a bit consistently, so we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm helping my buddy Mercer here and there with Resident Evil 8, so he's kicking ass in that. And then we got his boy playing Xenoverse, I'd imagine. So we got some friends on
I'm
Discord.
playing Legends.
Ah, you're playing Legends. Ah, either way, you're playing Dragon Ball. But we got some people.
Girl.
People here in chat. I'll be on soon for 2 hours. Nice, nice. Well, anyone who's here, please go send love to Pro Man. He is an awesome streamer. Send love. And I appreciate you as well, Solly and Rose. Angel Rose was also here. She's probably still chilling. Nothing going on in Discord. Yeah, I got a bunch of people up. I gotta refresh, see if anyone else is. Coffee, getting ready for early dinner, then boom, Twitch office. Haha! I had my breakfast because I slept in, so I still have my McGriddles over there, and I gotta finish, or one of them. But yeah, so that's been my lunch or dinner. My dinner is technically spaghetti from yesterday.
No.
No one really knew on. So let's bring you up, Pro Man, so I can have you up when we go live.
Brett, did this game have you on edge as it does me too?
Some of the more heavy action combat sequences, yes.
Not the just walking around.
No, I hate the sequences where it's a chase. Chase sequences and some heavy action sequences are rough. But normal exploration outside was not as bad. When I played 7, it was worse. It wasn't that bad though. I had moments with the the stupid what are they called? The fucking Mutamite enemies from the first game.
Oh, you mean molded?
Yes, those. I had a hard time with their first encounter. Like, other than that, like, I wasn't stressful really walking around. If you want to see any sort of Resident Evil stress, it's the originals.
Yeah, I don't know where to go.
I wouldn't really be able to directly help you with that. Why, where are you? All I remember is I walked and I eventually got into a cutscene. You'll see Hammer Bro, and then they'll all get summoned by Miranda, and then yeah, eventually I believe you'll be brought into the Council of 5.
Oh. So yeah, I've seen Hammer Dude.
Just now?
Yeah.
In a cutscene, you mean? Like, was he about to do?
No,
or
he's actually fucking.
Because he's an optional encounter. You can find him and fight him.
Yes, I found him.
Ah, yeah, I didn't do that.
I only have a knife.
Oh, wait, you don't have enough ammo? I thought you had guns.
I have 0 shotgun ammo.
Oh no.
I have 1 bullet left in my gun.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
I did not fight him. I did a lot more exploration and then found the way to go by accident. You're on your phone and you'll be jumping in and out. Sorry, I didn't read that out loud. I've technically read all your stuff. All good, Pro Man. I'm gonna be taking breaks here and there to talk, because I can't really do that well while focusing on a fight. But yeah, Mercer, I'm sorry, I'm really not good at being able to tell you unless I'm there, and even then, it's already been a bit.
Okay, I triggered the cutscene.
Aha! Well, you're going the right way. Yeah, it's not hard. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I just triggered the cutscene. Yeah, like, fucking, Hagrid was pissed.
Yes. Yes, no. And sadly, that's all you encounter of him. Is that, if you don't find him as optional encounter, yes! From what I've seen, because I don't know what else I've missed, but I did not do the optional fight, so my only encounter with him is that cutscene, and I've never found him otherwise. I didn't realize he was an encounter, because when you beat the game, you know how you get, like, little bonuses, and it gives you stuff, and like that. I saw there was, like, a bonus for fighting a dude, and I was like, oh, is that his name? I forgot his name by this point, because I don't know it. But yeah, I was like, so that's the hammer guy. And I remember the viewer, the guy who requested me to play, was like, yeah, how'd you know? I was like, well, I gotta guess. Because I did see him in the cutscene, so I kind of guessed that was his name. Why else would they give you a bonus or a trophy? I think they give you a trophy for fighting him. I could be wrong, but I know there's a little bonus! Which a lot of those are trophies.
You're fucking idiot. You're supposed to break the head of the arrow off in you. So it does, you don't bleed out, you fucking retard.
Oh, did he pull the whole thing out?
Yeah, he pulled the whole arrow out.
Yeah, you got to plug the wounds still.
Yeah, you're supposed to keep the head of the arrow in you.
Yeah, you gotta keep the wound plugged, my friend. Correct.
Oh, the creepy old lady.
Oh, that's Miranda, by the way. Miranda takes a lot of guys of shit. That's her, by the way.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys in her.
Probably were. Probably were. I mean, she has a baby, so she had at least one man in her.
God, she must be so fucking ancient. Just dust.
Yeah. She's technically immortal. The only way to beat her is just to run out the Mutamycete. So she, like I said, she has energy. She just can't age. She can't die. She's like Master Roshi. Master Roshi technically will live forever, but he can still be killed. Baba's even older than him. Baba's even older than him.
How old is Mr. Papa?
Fucking God if I know. He's the oldest, probably. Like, he's just there. Kami also is old, but Kami dates back to Namek. And Guru, I forgot his actual age. I'm not good at that stuff. Guru is also old, but he can die. He has mortality. Master Roshi took some sort of elixir, something or other.
Alright, so I shouldn't have to worry about no more lichen.
Unless you made it into somewhere major, you won't be worrying about lichens until you exit back out. Like, if you go into Elsina's castle and do all that, you won't be dealing with them for that entire period.
Alright, so I can freely explore and not have to worry about getting jump scared by anything or killed.
I wouldn't know in your immediate area, but as long as you're somewhere that's...
I'm still in the village.
Okay, well, there are safe points. I just don't know exactly if you'll be okay, because I think everything now is at the summon. Since you saw that cutscene, you're gonna be going there soon. You'll be, because before you actually fight anyone, you meet the entire Council of Five.
Okay.
So I think you get taken eventually.
Yeah, I think Heisenberg takes you.
Because I remember Lycan Bro wanted to kill you or beat you, and then he got summoned. And that's the only moment I had with him. I
need gunpowder. I need to mix with pistol ammo, because I have shotgun ammo.
Nice.
I have 4 shells in my shotgun. There's a full lot of shotgun, am I right?
Yes, there is. There's massive upgrades for your guns. That includes that. Oh well, there's a separate shotgun for that. Yes. There's. I forgot all the guns. There's a Magnum. There's a lot of good pistols too. So.
I'm taking advantage of exploring with no lichen around.
Do it. That's what you should do. What are you doing? Exploration is what is gonna keep you alive. You're gonna find ammo. You're gonna find health. You're gonna find nonsense.
Here's the thing, though. In 7, I was very good at managing my ammo.
That's good. If you're good at that already, then good. I thought I was horrendous with it. I'm not great with that, but I did fine.
I had a lot of shotgun ammo left over because the shotgun I used, I didn't use the pump. I used the break action.
Ah, okay.
Because that one's a lot better than the pump. The M1911, which is the pistol we started with in the guest house.
Yeah.
That's not that good. Don't even bother.
Damn it! Fire, run out!
The Glock 17.
Nice. I ran right into his fire because I thought it was gonna run out. Oh my god. I could hit him in the head during all that, but I don't want to waste time going up there when I can just attack his leg. I always have a bad time with that shit. He hurts me while moving, while rolling now.
But
It's worrisome. He'll be dead soon. You were saying something, Mercer?
nothing. I wasn't saying anything.
Hey, can you hear me?
The child's father.
Hey, wait. You mean Rose?
Miranda.
She is crazy. His mother Miranda brought him to get fallen into the dark. What are you talking about? And the bell heralds danger. They're coming.
Wait, where's Rose? Who's Mother Miranda?
Her. That's Mother Miranda, Ethan. You're talking to her.
Yeah, but you don't know it yet.
You don't know it. No, I know. Okay, so he can hurt me while rolling. That's the first time he's actually got stuck to hit me.
Honestly, this is like the only game besides Outlast that has actually gotten to me.
Nice.
So yeah. Like, I'm actually kind of on edge.
Hey man, it happens. I get that way with FNAF, and I've gotten that way with the other Resident Evil games. Trust me, it happens. It's not like 4 and 8 did not scare the crap out of me. Trust me, it did. And I've watched 7.
I've played it. I permadeathed it.
Oh, I'm just saying, this was before I played it, though. I've watched it. That was it. It was still got me. Outlast is gonna get me. My phone's gonna get to me. Hi.
Oh. I have 6 bullets in my pistol and 4 in my shotgun. Almost used a knife.
Oh shit, yeah.
I wish I could have a bit bigger of a knife, though.
Just craft the fucking sword. It's Resident Evil, so I'd say you could.
I have a June 1909 to August 1919. We use slumber only for a short while. I hope this bitch stays dead. I don't want to deal with...
Mother Miranda?
No, I don't. Ava.
Or who? Wait, who?
Ava. It's it's one of the tombstones. It's like one of the only tombstones you can read.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know what you were reading. I thought you were reading a book, like one of those papers you find.
Oh,
Like the little notes.
No, that's alright. Fuck.
Ah!
So
Fucking
there's
gorilla.
Little goats that I can break with my knife.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave something.
Come on. I'm dead.
Personally, I need to open the gate.
Open the gate! I don't know what the... Boats.
Locked from the other side. Oh great lichens, the fabled monster wolves of old, may they come to eat our flesh, may they come to... What the fuck?
I mean, they do eat your flesh. They
Oh
want
yeah,
to
look
eat
at my
you.
poor hand!
Exactly.
Look at my poor hand! I got pissed. I was ready to rip that fucker's teeth out of his face.
Oh, I was like, my hand! It's like, damn it, Ethan can't catch a break. That poor hand of his.
I don't know what...
The good thing about
to
the map
do.
is it does indicate where you've been. It'll glow blue or red, symbolizing you haven't been in that room. Blue has been searched. When it's completely searched, I mean, if you get everything, a room turns blue. I don't know if you remember too much of watching it at all, but that's how it was with 7. So keep that in mind. That's how it was with 4.
What's with 4?
What the fuck?
What?
Where the fuck am I supposed to go?
Oh, I hate games like that. They just confuse the shit out of you.
That's what Resident Evil 8 wasn't that bad. I beat it without any indicator, but like, yeah, Elden Ring, man. There's moments because the maps. I have a hard. My sense of direction is god awful, and I have a hard time with this map because some areas don't look like some areas don't go to where they go or look like where they go on the map. Like, you have to find other means. Like, it only shows you the bird's eye. Like, I get it. But a mini map would be nicer for me. Like, yeah, I have a hard time just finding a lot of stuff in this game because of its big environment and big world, and some of the stuff I do and have gone back to find stuff I missed, I did too far in between from where I currently am, so there's a lot of shit that I'm not gonna remember. So if I go through a cave and don't beat the boss down there, I may not remember it. The only reason why I remember the one that I do is because it's 1, and also that one's annoyed me to hell, so I'm gonna remember that. But I ended up going back to a lot of dungeons, and one of them I actually had to go through again. So it happens. And it's annoying, but at least it's just Resident Evil. They're not that bad. You will miss a lot of shit, yes. Unless you're very thorough. Very thorough. No, don't swing again! Oh my god, I did not.
How's the game going, baby?
I think the reason why I can't go anywhere is just because I haven't completely downloaded the game yet.
Ah, yes. I figured this sucked when you said the game got me to the point where now I can start it. So I figured it was only that moment, that portion done.
Yeah.
I hate consoles like that. I hate the new consoles for that. Just start the game already. Just don't even give me this option. Just if you're done downloaded, just finish downloading. Don't even give me a. You can play it now. Briefly.
Yeah, I hate that.
Well, it's just pointless. Like I never do that. I tried it once, saw that because I was like, why is this not finished? But it's letting me play it. What's this? And then I feel like, okay, this is stupid.
So what are you doing now, baby?
Are you waiting?
Waiting for my game to download. It went faster than I had anticipated.
Yeah, wasn't too bad.
You don't play another game while it's finishing downloading, or?
No.
That can slow it down if your internet's not great. And stop it, or stop it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Goodbye. Fire giant. Reminds me of God of War? Does, doesn't it? Brief, kind of, without, like, the original's climbing and actions, heavy button prompt sequences, but yes. This does also... the newest God of War, Dad of Boy, is very Souls-like. They changed up its combat and made it more, you gotta focus on dodges and certain... yeah. So the newer one, if that's what you're referencing, Dad of Boy, definitely. It's just too sick. I can't wait to get this. Get in. Yeah, the games are amazing. I recommend Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 specifically. Like, one is good, but it's slower. Like, if you were to play this, Dark Souls 3, and go back to 1, it's the same combat, just much slower. So they've gotten a lot better over time. So there's really no real need, because if you're not really into lore, or like, this game doesn't really, like, its story is not thrown down your throat. There's a lot of dialogue and NPCs, yes, but, like, it's not a heavy story game. It's lore related. There's a lot of hidden stuff that you read from item descriptions, and, like, they won't tell you anything about, like, that boss specifically or whatever. I didn't have anyone tell me about this boss. They just told me to go get this flame. They didn't say... There's some, like, big story name drops, but... These games aren't holding your hand. It's heavy exploration. And awesome boss fights. Some better than others. But the reward from me, anyway, is like... It's just like a high whenever I beat something like that. That boss was giving me some trouble. And beating him is very... And this is story significant, too. So beating him is very rewarding. You can also summon people. I have this on both PS4 or PS5 and PC. So Sally, I'm down for helping you. I like to do these. I like to do my first playthrough alone, just because like the feeling of it is better. Plus, I'm naturally a solo player. Even when I played Phantasy Star Online, which is not like a big MMO, so you can kind of do that. But, like, I've played a lot of online, it just wasn't always my thing. Competitively, anyway. But I really do enjoy Souls. Souls co-op is amazing. Okay. The fall damage. Also, that's insta-death, so that's not even fall damage. I died before I technically hit the ground. Okay. So I do something in there, not go down it. Yeah, if you actually pay attention to that death, I technically didn't die from hitting the ground. I died from just straight up gravity. Like, that was out of bounds. Fall damage in this versus the other Souls games is very minuscule, but you still can get wrecked. But there's a lot of jumps that I went down in this game thinking, oh, I'll be fine, and died. But then there's times where it's like, this is gonna hurt, and it doesn't. So I'm like... You can reduce fall damage in those games by getting a certain ring or whatever. This game has one already, but I haven't really used it. Renders the wearer immune to fall damage. Like, I don't know how accurate that actually is. Because, like, I've taken falls with it on, and it hurt. You still can't sit there and... I can't put it on and go in that bowl, though. Gravity's an instant death, always. And that's, like, I've played with hackers where you had to force that on them. People suck. So, alright, I gotta find a way to light this gigantic bowl. I mean, I expected it was insta-death, but I thought I could have landed somewhere further down it. Getting up here is a pain, but I can easily just get off my horse. Get off my horse. Forge of the Giants. If only I had an explosion. I mean... Hold on. He gave me... Take the power of its namesake via the finger. The power of its namesake can be unlocked via the finger reader. Alternatively, you can use the gate bounty of runes. The fire giant is a survivor of war against the giants. Yeah, this Dark Souls 1 and 2 has some pretty crazy backstory. There was a war against giants in the second game and in this one now. Upon realizing the flames of their forge would never die, Queen Marika marked him with a curse. O trifling giant, mayst thou end thy flame for eternity. 10 thy flame. Oh my god, she made him immortal. That poor giant. She made him immortal and permanently made him tend to a fire for the rest of his life. Well, now I'm taking this fire and ending this, apparently, I think. I think the route I'm going is ending this or something, because the bitch, the finger reader, is not happy because I'm getting the fire to burn the tree. So, wahoo! So what am I doing with this? Like, there's gotta be something. There's also gotta be a bonfire around here. No suffering ahead. No suffering, huh? Is that why y'all died up here? These are players. These are actual recorded images of a player that last died. So then you can see actual like white phantoms running around in game without like a sign like this. Those are players in their world playing the game. These are messages left behind by players. Then you can see like summon signs that'll look similar to these message signs. They'll be gold or red. Gold is gold is co-op. Red is invasion, or well, you can be invaded too. Red summon signs means you're bringing someone into your world, or vice versa, to fight competitively. So it's not an invasion. But there are assholes who like to sit there and come into your world and just murder you. But that's a player right there. So I can go on this little crag here, but what else is the point of it all? It looks like I can go down here, but then at the same time I don't. So there's gotta be a way to like light it, but what's the purpose of coming up here? That's why I hate my horse! All I wanted to do was turn around, and I decided to fly right off. It's gotten oddly silent. Is everyone okay over there? Look, this boss, but he was a fun fight. Now let's not keep dying. I gotta go back over there now with my souls. And there should be a warp over there. Not die, please. I don't know why I went around the back. Was that? Is that a different one? Who wants me? Aha, yeah, it's one of those. giant figures in. I can always come back for him. Let me call up your ass real quick there, Mr. Giant. Wow, there's a warp over here. Dr. K, I'm doing well. How are you? How are you? Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Biaxel, hello.
Hi.
Howdy. How you doing, Dr. K? How you doing, Biaxel?
I'm doing pretty good.
I beat a fire giant.
Nice.
Yeah, he kept burning me alive. He's like a weird giant. His race is a giant. He had a giant face on his chest that also made him turn into a volcano, sort of. He dropped meteors on me and rained fire everywhere, fire pillars and whatever.
That sounds terrifying.
It was, because I had to attack his foot. And then he also like had this giant plate that he like sled on, because it was a snow area. And he rolled around, he would smack me with it, he would cause like an avalanche with it, this motherfucker. Well, I appreciate you stopping in, Dr. K, and I appreciate you asking me how I'm doing, so. I'm glad you're doing well, and I hope Mario's not been kicking your ass. I appreciate the love, Biaxel, thank you. Do you still do a lot of content, or no? Do you not have time to anymore?
I haven't streamed in a while. I'm definitely gonna probably stream this weekend.
Nice. Well, check out Biaxel. He does some Pokemon stuff. He also loves Apex. Go send love. He's a good friend. He's been here for a bit. For quite some time, actually. It's already been a while. BDSP, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like around, I think January I joined? Or no, December.
No,
It's in between that.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, no, I know you've been here for a while. No Mario games have gave you too much trouble? Well, you must be really good, because I remember Galaxy's secret and secret stuff, all the optional content, like all the 100%. Trying to go for that was kicking my butt. Wasn't too bad, but Mario Galaxies wasn't too bad, but it was Mario Sunshines that wrecked me. But a lot of the secret stuff in Mario Odyssey wasn't too bad. I didn't play that much of it, though. But Galaxy, I almost completed, and I'm close to completing Sunshine, and that's kicking my ass. It's a lot less complex than this game. Yeah, well, I figured Mario Odyssey wasn't going to be too horrible, but not as bad as some of the older games. Mario 64, I still haven't gotten everything in that. And I appreciate everybody who's stopping by. Thank you, guys.
I just hope I do stream this weekend. It might be tight because I have a swim meet for both days.
Nice. I'll be returning tomorrow to work, but I'm off all next week. And then the final week, then the last couple weeks of work, and they're gonna bring all my severance stuff in, and then I'm gonna be getting laid off soon. So I'm gonna have to look for another job. Oh, go ahead.
I'm probably gonna stream on Monday, Tuesday, because I do not have school on those days.
I mean, a lot of the Mario games, those are all gonna be similar. They have like Sunshine has worlds you go into similar to the paintings. You collect a certain amount of things. There's also the 7-star or 7 red coins hunt per each level. There's 8, I think it's 7 normal stars, and I think the hidden one, stuff like that. You're gonna have your repeated fights like PD Piranha, that kind of stuff. So it's gonna be very similar to how 64's layouts were. But Sunshine's got a lot of bad camera angles and a lot more tight platforming shit. Odyssey does too. Each game does, but I just feel like Odyssey's a bit more modern, so I don't think it's gonna be as difficult. 'Cause I didn't find Galaxy that bad. It has moments. I hated falling into every damn black hole I found. Ah, you're off the map. Goodbye.
That does seem annoying.
Oh, because because Mario Galaxy. You're in a you're in space. So if you end up jumping off the planet, because you're technically bound to the planet, you really they made it so you can kind of like go in all around the planet. That's its gimmick, but you could still fall off into a black hole. And there's moments and levels with the harder levels that you got to do. It's like collecting stuff on very, very tight platforms with enemies, and one hit or one mistake, you're flying off the planet. So yeah, it is rough. Sunshine has some very bad moments too. Like if you're not careful, you'll plummet all the way back down to the bottom of the level. Like Mario 64 and all those collectathons, man. Even DK 64 was rough. That game is actually worse. Donkey Kong 64 is not bad, but its controls are... It's fun, though. I enjoyed it. Not as good as I remember, definitely. I have that on the Wii U, though. It's probably one of the few good things out of that game console.
I forgot the Wii U was a thing.
So did I sometimes. So did I sometimes, because the Switch is better, by far. It's what the Wii U... It's what they tried to do, but they didn't make it handheld, so fuck them entirely.
Oh yeah, my friend had one.
Its games aren't great. I think Pikmin 3 was probably my favorite off.
Super Mario
Then they released
Bros.
some stuff. They released other things on it.
Okay, I just remembered where to go. I just found out where to go.
Yeah, they have a lot of 64 games on there, like Snap and stuff. It was better for that for me. I know I have Zelda on there, 64 ones. I had Stadium, or not Stadium, Snap, and then of course I had pretty much a lot of the Pokemon games. Even Token was not good for me. I didn't care for the fighting game, but a lot of the 64 stuff was where that pretty much made that a thing. Because the Wii wasn't even that great itself. It's just sports was what made that console for many years for me.
Yeah.
Well, Wii Sports is what
yes, because me and my friends played a lot of that. More than a lot of the games itself. But the Wii, to me, was still a better console. But the Wii and Wii U...
Just Dance was the revolution.
See, that'd be another fun one, because me and my friends used to play Rock Band, but that was it. Like, we didn't do any of the more strenuous ones, but I, of course, bought Dragon Ball Connect.
I forgot that was...
Oh, God. That's not Wii, but same thing. It's motion controls. Wii's motion controls were horrendous. However, bowling from outside my house was fun. Being able to bowl
Xbox, because you're able to do it on the 360 too.
Yeah.
You okay, honey?
Yeah, there's more liking.
I enjoy all consoles as long as they have stuff for me. I'll play on PC, and that's my Microsoft for you. But I'll play on PC and Sony more primarily, just because Sony was a console that I grew up with more, and Nintendo more than I did. Well, Xbox wasn't out. But yeah, like, if it wasn't for, like, because PSO was on Dreamcast, like, the only reason why I played Xbox was Phantasy Star Online. Like, that, a bit of Halo, a bit of Gears of War, but, you know, the original Xbox itself... God of War? I didn't play that. I did not play that growing up. But, like, certain games from Microsoft I didn't really care about too much. I had Left 4 Dead, not that that's solely on that, but, like, Dead Rising was what got me the 360. The Xbox my brother got because of Halo. I originally played a lot more of it because PSO came out on it, but that was really it, minus some of the stuff I played. But even then, there wasn't that much for me. So Xbox lost there. 360 only won in the race because the PS3 was $600, and Dead Rising was also a major factor back in 06. That's what got me it, also. A lot of talking. 64 is legit rough. That game is rough. Both versions of that game is rough. I have the DS version of that as well. I almost said 3DS. I said DS, then 3DS, then DS. And I can't talk to it.
I have the DS. All the 3DSs I had kind of broke. they don't work, which kind of
My
sucks. 'Cause
my DS
all
can
my
no longer
games-
hold open. Yeah, my DS can no longer hold open. Thank God 3DS is backwards compatible.
I just wish my DS I had my 3DS still because honestly now I don't know what to do with my other games. I mean I want to keep them, but I don't know how I'm gonna play them because I had so much stuff on them.
Yeah, 3DS was a good system for its time.
It still is. It's just hard for me to play handheld at this point, but it still is. It's got some of the best Pokemon games on it. Heart Gold is one of my favorite games on the DS. I'm sorry, 3DS has got a lot going for it with its backwards compatibility. Also, it's also with its like if you feel like downloading a lot of the shit that's on it, you can buy like Game Boy games and shit. Like I love emulation on that. Like it's fucking good. It's by far my favorite handheld, and handheld was a big thing for me. I played a lot more of that than I did console for a long time. Pokemon was a big thing when I was growing up, and I stayed with it for a long time, within college. And then it had its weak generations, like 3, and like I loved 4, it's what revitalized it. And then Heart Gold and Soul Silver eventually came out. And it slowly died again, you know, with Black and White. And Black and White actually is not bad. I replayed the second one, and I thought it was fun. Sun and Moon can go rot. Sun and Moon sucks. I'm sorry to say this outright. Sun and Moon sucks. Like, I'm gonna be playing them again. I'm gonna be playing every game on stream. So I will be playing Sun and Moon and Ultra. I am hyped for Scarlet and Violet, but I really, really don't want it to go down the Sun and Moon route, or Sword and Shield route. Just because they haven't really changed much. Like, that's why I loved Arceus so much, and I will be playing Sword and Shield. That's the only Pokemon, because a lot of the Pokemon games, believe it or not, I played late. Like, I played Gen 3 late. I played it in the beginning, got to the Elite Four, never beat it. Came back to it, did all the, you know, stuff I didn't know about recently to complete the Pokedex of Heart Gold. Heart Gold I beat on release. Gen 5, Black and White, I tried, came back to it. Black and White 2, I actually played that for the first time. Not too long ago to complete X and Y. I played X and Y upon release. Beat that, fell in love with X and Y. Tried to play Sun and Moon. Did not. I came back to that years later, played Sun. I played a bit of Ultra, and it's the same. So and now for Sword and Shield, I played a bit of it, like an hour. Didn't even make it to the gym leader, the first gym leader. And I will be playing it, but it'll be my first time on stream, like at all. It'll be my first time, period. So I don't know jack shit. I've missed a lot of the events.
Wait, are you talking about for like Sun and Moon shit?
Oh, I've played Sun and Moon. I'll be playing Sword and Shield. Like, the only current blind Pokemon game will be Sword and Shield, because I will be playing Scarlet and Violet before it. If it sticks with me and I love it, I'll beat it. But when I move to Sun and Moon, or Sword and Shield
first?
No, I'm not. Because I'm just going to play that whenever. Because I have no interest of trying to complete the Pokedex anymore. Like, I want to, but you can't even get them all anymore. But, like, yeah, I will be playing, when that comes out, Scarlet and Violet. I'll eventually be playing through Sword and Shield, but it'll be my first time, yeah. I just haven't had any interest. I just don't like that they're not. I don't care about the Dynamax crap. I don't care about all that stuff. Like, it's losing interest to me. Mega Evolution was fun when it first introduced, but then I did not like it by Oris. And then, like, I'm not liking just all these gimmicks that they're adding. Because to me, I'm not a competitive player, and that to me is all that it's adding. Is just more wait time for me. I want to actively complete the Pokedex and get everything. And they're taking that away.
I know. I've completed the Pokedex in Sword and Shield. It's not really, in my opinion, it's not that hard.
I'm not saying it is. My point is I want all my Pokemon on one game. I plan on completing them all. My challenge is to go through every game and complete them. I already beat Red version. I'm on Crystal somewhere. I will be playing them all.
Like even Black and White?
Yes. I can stream every generation Pokemon game. Yes. I have a DS or 3DS capture card. Meaning I can stream the old Game Boy Pokemon games. That's how I did Red, and that's how I'm doing Crystal. Are
they legit copies, or are they just GBA?
No, they're legit off the eShop.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wait, how are you playing Black and White then?
Capture card. I would put that's a DS game. My 3DS has the capture card. I would stream it from my physical copy games.
Oh, cool.
I have every Pokemon game physically and digitally, for the most part. I don't have the modern ones digitally, but I have I have all the newer ones digitally and physically. I have all the other ones from the Game Boy Color era up physically, and then some of the ones that are on the 3DS. I don't have all the DS1 stuff digitally, but a lot of the.
Well, that's
But yeah, I went out of my way and I bought physical copies of Sun and Moon as well as the digital copies. I've gotten both of the modern games. I'll be doing the same for Scarlet and Violet. I have two
That's
Switches.
so cool.
I have two Switches. Yes. I
Can
am.
I just
Can you add me on Switch? Yes, you can.
that
I would
too.
have to remember
But
my
could
name.
But could I ask a request for what Pokemon game are you doing first? Scarlet and Violet?
I'm going to be playing one of the Scarlet and Violet games. Yes. That when that comes out. I'm currently, once I'm done with Elden Ring, I'm going to be platinuming it, however long that takes. I plan to finish up Arceus and BDSP. BDSP was the last Pokemon game of that type that I played. Arceus is the last mainline game I played.
So are you gonna get every Pokedex entry?
For
For each
both games,
Pokemon?
yes. I'm going to be completing every Pokedex, even if I can't transfer all my Pokemon on them, because all my Pokemon are currently on Horus. Meaning I'll be playing the
Fuck
Sapphire
me.
version. I will be buying or deleting or the original 3DS. You can't make multiple profiles. I keep forgetting.
Wait, if you need Sapphire, I play Sapphire. Like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I have Alpha Sapphire.
I'm just saying, I'm not deleting my Horus. I was gonna delete my Alpha Sapphire file.
Or under
and play
somewhere.
play that on stream.
I have.
But if you, I have every second console that I need. I can trade myself. I will take it if you want to trade me stuff. Perfect.
I have every
That's what
Pokemon.
that's what Bioxel was doing for me. Me and him were trading each other. But like if I need anything or want anything, I get it myself. Like legendaries, that's how I get all my legendaries. Like when I did it, I played through I played through both BDSP and showed me catching the exclusives to that version and traded them to me. That's how I do it. But if you are down trading me just the basic bitches stuff, I am down for that because I can help you out as well.
Bitches stuff. By the way, what was that? Oh, you probably don't know because you don't play it. Whoops.
What?
Sword and Shield had an update.
I haven't played it yet, but I will be. But yeah, no, I don't know jack shit about it. I missed most of the events. I got some of the events from Horus. I still missed a ton though. But there's a lot I don't know.
It's not as hard as BDSP. It really isn't.
What, the Pokedex you mean?
No, the Pokemon battles, shit like that.
I'm not saying it's hard. I just don't like that it's not changed much to me at
Alright.
all. It hasn't innovated. Arceus innovated a lot more. I enjoyed that
Yeah.
change and everything. I love BDSP though. Like it was really good because I love Gen 4. Like I don't mind playing it. I just want Pokemon to try something new. I'm tired of them doing what they're doing. Just leave Pokemon as is if that's the case. That's what I'm getting at. Like if they're gonna add stuff, to me it's just not good anymore. The Mega Evolution gimmicks, all that, the big giant Pokemon gimmick. I just want Pokemon to either stay the same the way it is, or actually make it like how Final Fantasy is.
I find Megas were cool though.
I mean, they were cool, then they just got overused and then taken out. My problem with the gimmicks is they're one time or two time only. They finally brought back Pokemon following you, and and it's janky. I like it, but it's janky. Then they're like your Mega Evolution was there for 2 games, but that's like the same, like
No, actually,
They're
3
both-
games.
3 technically.
Yeah, Omega Ruby. No, not Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, X and Y, and Sun and Moon.
No, Sun and Moon did not in it.
I did.
Yeah, they
that's what
did.
No,
I.
they
Did
did not.
I didn't think
Yeah,
they
you can
did.
say
Zeros
Mega
are.
That's what
No,
I
you can
thought.
get Mega Evolutions in Sun and Moon.
I have
Since
not,
one.
because I've only
Since
played
at the
it
end of the
once.
game.
I've only played it
Really?
once fully.
Yeah, the Battle Tower.
I don't
That's-
believe. I never
I did
saw
not.
that.
Yeah, I
That
don't
might
really
have been
remember.
in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. That's probably why.
I have not
I
played
had the
that.
games.
I have not done the Battle Tower thing. That's not my cup.
Yeah, I'm confused. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are bigger into Pokemon at this point than me, but I'm also not into
Yeah,
that.
I have
I
other
just,
Pokemon game, but
I
I
just-
haven't really completed.
Oh, no, well, I'm the story 100% completionist guy. Like, I don't care to do the Battle Tower stuff though. I'll get the Pokedex.
Yeah, you
and
can get
that's it.
Mega Venusaur, Mega Charizard X and Y.
Oh
I
yeah,
did not
no.
know
If it's those, then I understand. It's not like other megas. I mean,
Well, yeah, no, that's what I was saying.
they have
If you
megas
don't-
for all
you
the
don't
other
have
Pokemon.
You don't
Yeah,
you
they
don't go
have
around
everything.
collecting the Mega Orbs.
Really?
But
'Cause
either
I know
way,
how-
if you get it through an optional content at the end, that's not the same.
I know with like Gigantamax, they did only for Kanto Pokemon.
Either way,
The
I'm
other
not gonna.
ones
I'm
that
not
could-
gonna. The way I talk about X and Y and stuff, I'm not gonna include Mega Evolution into that same
Yeah,
thing.
because it's that ancient pony path shop battle tree, whatever the fuck that is.
I'm not
Sorry.
doubting you. I'm not doubting you. It's just, I'm not gonna include them in the same vein. So when I say that
I'm
they're
not
not in it,
saying you're
that's
wrong
because you
either.
get them at the end.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I never knew that.
I wish you could get the old man's machete and replace your knife.
The only megas I liked were Lucario and Garchomp.
It was fun at first. I think it was
Charizard
cool,
was
but
my
I
favorite
just-
Omega because he was black and blue.
Oh yeah, that too.
Like I enjoyed Charizard. I enjoyed Wrecking House. I'm just not a competitive person. So it gets that kind of stuff just got old and it's just the same combat over and over. I enjoyed Final Fantasy's massive innovation for this reason. Square Enix changes has made some of the best out of Final Fantasy.
Sword and
not?
Shield was good.
Open up
Just
How did I miss that warp? It's up here.
shout for all the monsters.
I'm not doubting it. I'm not a fan of the overworld thing.
No, smell the blood.
I like that. I like that when they actually show you what they look like.
That's not my problem. What's going on?
They kind of killed it with that. I was hoping that the shinies would